All right, brothers and sisters, this is Brother Eli L coming at you with part 2. All right, I started off on part 1 telling you how a couple of homeboys of mine was approached by their boss and shit about, did they want to carry, he wanted them to, he put it in the form of a question, but it really was a goddamn, request for real. But that's how white people do, you know what I mean? They always operate from deception and out of deception. It's in their nature. They probably do the shit and don't even fucking know they doing it. They the father of lies, like Yeshua said. You know what I mean? They a liar from the beginning and the father thereof. They are of their father, the devil. He was a liar from the beginning and the father thereof of lies. Meaning he's the father of fucking lies. Deception, man. But, and let me tell you this, man. When I explain that shit to you, how many of you, I forgot to really touch on, a real strong point within that shit. See, most of y'all who may not have a gun or who just like guns and shit, you know what I mean? Or want to just fucking stunt and be seen in uniform with a gun or whatever the fuck. That the gun does something to your goddamn, insufficient fucking ego or whatever, would jump right on that shit. Hell yeah, I want one. You know what I mean? But, you're not asking the right questions. You know what I'm saying? Asking questions is always a good thing. Don't get me wrong, right? But what's more important than asking questions is knowing how to ask the right question. You feel me? You understand? Because you can ask me a question and not ask that bitch right. And I could just answer your question and withhold motherfucking information that's fucking very, vital to, I know what you really need and what you really want, but you just ain't ask it right. You know what I'm saying? And that's another game white people play. That's another game that motherfuckers play. So you have to learn how to ask the right question. How many you put one and one together that the timing of this shit? I told you to always search for patterns. You know what I mean? What are the commonalities? What's the coincidences? You know what I mean? What's the coincidence with him asking us at this particular moment in time? You ain't ask us fucking last year, motherfucker. You ain't ask us fucking 6 months ago, motherfucker. You know what I mean? You didn't even ask us last month, motherfucker. But it just so happened them police just killed that goddamn boy here, and now you suspect that some goddamn riots may be on the horizon, and you want your goddamn store protected, your property. So now you're trying to arm your fucking security guards. That's the fucking moral of that story. You understand? Ask the right questions. Always search and identify patterns. You know what I mean? Yo, I hope this shit ain't going in one ear and out the other, yo. I hope that you guys are really fucking paying attention to Brother Eli Ill and not going by this shit with a minimum concern. And that's the thing that, I'm so afraid of with people who be on Google a lot and shit. You know what I mean? Google has removed a lot of people's ability to have any depth within their perception. They are fucking drunk and seduced by memes and shit. You know what I mean? And just slick sounding, memes that make little points. You know what I'm saying? That's not study, yo. That's not even fucking learning for real, yo. You know what I mean? These are little comic strips, man. They not fucking supposed to be substitute for proper learning and study. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, so many of us are fucking lazy-minded. We don't want to think. We always want this. This is a fucking instant society. We want everything in an instant. I used to have a whole lot of young kids, right, that just got a little whiff of some black study. Lucky if they got a year under their belt, 2 at the most. And then they come across me and shit and immediately want to try to validate the little bit of shit they think they fucking know by taking on me. And I used to tell them, shorty, stop taking shortcuts. I put in 30 years of study. real study. You know, the walking, the fucking hours sitting at fucking tables, you know, and reading till your goddamn eyeballs feel like they about to just fucking explode from the pressure of trying to stay awake and just pushing yourself to keep on going. You know? Nah, not nowadays. They want to take shortcuts. Don't nobody want to get through life no more. They want to get over it, around it, you know what I mean, under it, you know what I mean? They don't want to get through it though. And getting through life is how you gain experience, how you fall down and get the fuck back up, how you learn how you fall in holes and learn where the fucking holes are located so you know how to go around them motherfuckers. Even if you was blind, you can maneuver your way through the goddamn maze. And experience is what does that. Seasoning is what does that. You know what I mean? And you little motherfuckers are not properly seasoned. You have no experience. Wisdom is only gained by one way and one way only, and that's through experience. So how the fuck can you be young and wise? You know what I mean? It's no such thing. That's an oxymoron. You understand? That's burning the candle at both ends. It cancels itself out. Young and wise. Come on, man. No such thing right there. You know? I had a little young dude tell me, I might be young, but I'm wise. Motherfucker, only experience, you know, makes wisdom, bro. Come on, man. Shit. You wise in what? you ain't wise in shit. You don't even really know how to think yet. You know? A lot of people, man, you got grown-ups out there that don't even know how to think. And here's the other part. They don't even know that they don't know how to think. That's heavy. They don't know how to think and don't even know they don't know how to think. Whoa. You know? That word gnosis, man. Get him, shawty. That's our soldiers, man, you know? They lifting them motherfuckers up now. They are soldiers, man, these young kids, man. They talented, man. I watched them motherfuckers do wheelies, yo, for like fucking a mile with never putting that bitch down. You know? Superman in that bitch. One hand, no hands. You know what I mean? One of them big ass dirt bikes, yo. You know? Shit. That motherfucker serious, man. And whenever I see two of them on that bitch, and one of them turned backwards, shit, I get the fuck out the way. So when they sitting on them dirt bikes back to back, instead of stomach to back, I mean, they about to let them motherfucking guns loose.